I want that to be our card, like, forever. Like, let's party every morning.
He has the most talented
Like, that just
producer
changed the
ever.
whole mood of this show for me. Like, I came in here all tired and whatever, and then, I just realized I have my name tag on. Let's take that off. That looks weird. I realized, like, now that it's a party. It's what we are. We're a morning party. Woohoo! Party up.
Don't say Garth.
What?
Don't say Garth.
I don't know.
So when I come in today, Amanda's always looking for nice backgrounds to have fun in this segment. And she showed me that, and I said no. And you see what happened. I said no.
It's not our background. It was a card. She compromised.
But she wanted it to be the entire background while we were on.
Right. But we compromised.
You would have been okay with that?
Yeah. Especially if we could have, maybe changed the lighting. Maybe get some cool, funky lights.
No. Well, first of all, let's do this, and then you can take off, say whatever you want. Welcome to Karla's Corner. This would be Karla. That would be Amanda, who does not listen. And I am BKP. Now, I'm the criticism, it's criticism, that I talk too much and I don't give credit. So I'm just going to be quiet and see what she has. Let's see what she has. I got to pull this thing every Thursday. But we're going to see what she can do. Now, before I give it to you and give you your opportunity as it knocks, I will address later what no means. No means no, Amanda. The two of you just told me that
Did you
it was
tell your daughters no? Your daughter no? No?
It was okay to compromise my no.
She wanted to do
You compromised my no.
You choose to work with women.
I choose to what?
Work with women. So therefore you choose to be ignored.
All right. Okay.
I mean, it's not my fault. I did not pick your destiny.
All right. So how are you, Karla?
Good.
What do you have going on?
So our sparkly background is back because it's finally here this Saturday.
Yeah.
We're gonna put on our suits and ties and our gowns. And we're gonna party it up. Mm-hmm. All the final arrangements are being made, and we're getting everything ready. We do have a few tickets left, not many. We have a set number that we're allowed to sell left, and that is it. So
the tables are set, the seats are around the tables, and when they're gone, they're gone.
They're gone. So we do have a few left. If anybody was like, "Oh, I totally meant to buy tickets to that."
Where are we holding this high class shindig?
At Chattahoochee Technical College in Jasper.
Chattahoochee Technical College in Jasper. They have big, nice rooms, do they not?
That's exactly what.
And you can get your party on there.
Yeah, we not only needed a big, nice room for the party, we needed another smaller room for the museum that was, where people could flow. So it really works out well to have it there.
People flow. You want to flow.
We want them to flow with party, get their picture taken, get beverages, food, dance. So we have this museum. That's been my part of this whole.
So when
thing.
you walk in, you have it set up that somebody wants to take pictures.
Mm-hmm. You know what that means.
Yes. Okay. All right. Move along.
So. My part has been this museum, this history museum.
We don't even tell the people. That's why I have to do the show. You haven't even told the people what the party's about. You just gone into all these things about the party. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, when I start saying the museum and I say, I had to research the last 40 years of history.
Oh, that's better.
For the Gilmer Chamber, because the celebration is for the 40 years of the existence of the Gilmer Chamber, which was formerly known as the Ellijay Gilmer County Chamber of Commerce, and then it was the Gilmer County Chamber of Commerce. And because in life, we just keep simplifying things down and taking out words, we're the Gilmer Chamber now. And if you want to get fancy, we're the Gilmer Chamber and Welcome Center. So anyway, last 40 years. Researched it. So, I've discovered that I don't know that when people start organizations and start things, that they really think long term, like this is going to be around 40 years later, and that we should not only focus on the success of this organization, but to document its history. So we had to scour through old newspapers and scrapbooks and beg and borrow from people who had stuff that they've accumulated, old membership plaques and what do you call those books that you
Journals or
you keep bank records in, ledgers.
What are we playing? Password?
Ledger books. And all kinds of stuff. So for the last 6 months or so, we've been doing all of this research, trying to put together basically the timeline of the last 40 years of the chamber. So it kind of goes like this, like a little fish swimming along like this. And then they hired Paige. And then it goes, boop. We had so much stuff just from the last 10 years. I don't know if you know, it's Paige's 10-year anniversary, as well as the 40 years of the chamber anniversary. So anyway, but we also discovered that we could document the last 10 years by Paige's hair.
I take it you don't have to go back to the office after this
No,
segment?
we've already discussed this.
Oh, okay. We'll go right with that. Let's have fun with it.
I mean, we started from the very beginning, the roots. Literally the roots.
Slow down. Easy. Easy.
When Paige was hired, she had like about shoulder length, dark, straight hair with bangs. And then it was like this movement into about the same style with blonde, and then back to like a red with no bangs. And then like, I mean, it's just this whole like series of different haircuts and colors and styles. And anyway, it was hilarious. Like, we literally could document the last 10 years based off of Paige's hair. It's pretty funny. It was fun. It was fun. So you definitely need to come to this event to check out this museum. We don't know. I don't think so that we're going to set this museum up somewhere else for people to see. So if you want to see it, you better get your tickets. It's going to be really cool. We will also have some interviews in the museum that we've interviewed some past chairs. We have to hear some of the stories and the history that they brought with the chamber. We've got some great pictures and things. And if you have any history with the chamber, you're going to really wish you had some tickets and come see this event. Even if you're, not the partying kind.
It's not that I'm not the partying kind. It's not that. I mean, okay. So let's move along from here. I want to say something, okay?
Didn't you just say that you were going to say what you're going to say and then you were turning over me and I was going to say what I wanted to say the rest of the show?
Yeah, but I give you a chance. So it's Paige's 10-year, and I want to bring this up.
It's my 5-year. Paige's 10-year, my 5-year. And I've been in chamber for 10 years. Chamber business for 10 years. It's pretty impressive.
Okay, try just to relax for a minute.
It's also Ruth's 10 years.
Can I say...
30 years of chamber experience, just saying.
Karla, please, just give me a minute here.
No. That's what you do to me?
No, I don't. So 10 years. Paige has been there 10 years, and I want to say this, and you want to let me say this. You just don't know what I'm going to say, but you need to let me say this so you don't get in trouble. I don't want you to go back to the office and get in trouble, okay?
I'm not getting in trouble.
You will.
No.
Yes, you will. I'll send a note.
I won't.
Paige Green has been with the chamber for 10 years, but I want to say this, and Fetcher News has been open for 9 years, and I want to say this now. The chamber is 40 years old, and that's what they'll be celebrating, the 40 years. And as Karla is saying, and I say this in all due respect, but I don't know if she knows exactly what she's saying here. In the last 10 years, now this is going to be nice. It's not that you did anything wrong.
I don't care. You're going to get in trouble, not me.
In the last 10 years, they can document so much stuff that's happened. Not that the 30 years prior to that, nothing happened or the chamber did not do anything. But in the last 10 years, it's overwhelming the amount of stuff. I want to say something. We all know what 2008, 2009, and 2010 in Gilmer County, in America, and especially in the North Georgia area economically. It took a strong person. It took a strong group. It took strong boards. It took strong chairmen to make decisions. But it took somebody to drive that ship for the last 10 years. And let's not forget where we've come from economically, to create things and stay optimistic about what could happen here in North Georgia. Stay optimistic about, hey, look at our vineyards and look at our wineries and look what we have going on, our orchards, our Appalachian Trail community, one thing after another. It took a lot in the last 10 years. And there was many days in 9 and 10 and 11 where there's tough days in our community as a team. So I want to say 10 years. I could take that 10-year box that Paige Green's been over there.
2016 was a tough year.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I could take that 10-year box and I could say it took somebody like Paige Green to stay optimistic, positive, and say every day, no matter what it was, we're going to move forward. Yep. And I just say, so I said something nice. What I'm saying is you didn't really know what you were saying. Most of the time you don't really know what you're saying. But on this particular time, you didn't know what you were saying because what you were saying was, look at the last 10 years because this is how awesome that chamber has been.
You don't work for a place for 5 years.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Does anybody?
For a person for 5 years because they suck. Because they're awesome.
How do you veer off?
And they know what they're doing, and they have a background of being awesome and knowing what they're doing.
How do you veer off course?
I didn't veer off. I took your 4.5 minutes of rant and turned it into a simple statement.
Do you have anything else?
Sure. Did you hear the Bobcats won last Friday night?
Yes, the scrimmage of Friday night is the Team FYN Sports Game of the Week. We have a Game of the Week every Friday night, and this week the opener, Fan and Gilmer. Can't wait.
And
they're at home. Bobcats are at home.
Yeah, it's a home game. I know. I feel like I should bring the helmet back in and touch it or something because it's got some good juju, or I don't know. I don't know if Lisa's doing anything before the 40th anniversary, but so Southern Flair Antiques and Interiors is having a it's a folk paint your pet class. Like you bring a picture of your pet and you're going to paint a picture of your pet. It's a class. It's awesome and it's very affordable, and if I didn't have something else I was doing before the 40th anniversary, or actually I'll be getting ready at that time. But anyways, long story. But I begged her to have this class again because I really, really, really want
class. Wait a minute. It's a class on how you can paint your pet?
Yeah, you bring your picture and you paint this cool folk arty looking painting of your pet. Like I can see it now. Like she would have those beautiful paintings of y'all's dogs on the walls.
And that will be over at Southern Flair.
Southern Flair Antiques and Interiors, yep.
And when is that?
Saturday. So you can go to their Facebook page. The class information is on their Facebook page. And Ingelheim is now doing live music on Friday nights. That's exciting.
Friday night live music. And then Gilmer Arts, I think Cabin Fever is still happening this weekend. I'll double check that. I'm 99.99% sure. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, I guess I can't type that and that won't work. I know it was last weekend, but it usually runs for 2 weekends, so I just want to be sure. Let's just be sure. Yep. You can go this, right? No, maybe. I don't know what day it is. It's this, 17th and 18th. That's this weekend. Sorry, y'all. It's a whirlwind of dates in my head. You've already forgot what you're talking about. What are you talking about 17th and 18th?
So, Gilmer Arts Community Theater presents Cabin Fever at the Playhouse. This is the last weekend to see it, if you want to see it. We got to see a sample of it at the network luncheon last week, and it looked pretty good. It looked really funny. So I definitely think if you want a good laugh and a great performance, go see it. Because it's the last weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can still get tickets for it.
What else? I mean, it's your corner, and it's
know.
Karla's Corner. It's your show, and I'm always being told, well,
I got so between the 40th anniversary, Haley's birthday, Labor Day.
Who's Haley?
My kid, Haley.
Oh, all right, okay.
Oh, she's gonna see this, and she's gonna get mad at you. You know this goes on kids' YouTube, right? I've told
Not after you use that language that you just used.
Oh no, that's why I can't figure out how it gets on kids' YouTube. How does that happen? Just saying. I don't know. But it does. It gets on kids' YouTube. It's pretty amazing.
This show is on kids' YouTube.
Yeah, our show gets on kids' YouTube.
All right, so she's going to watch this, and she's going to say that I forgot her. Haley, I did not forget you. I was just seeing if she remembered who you are.
That's true.
Anyhow, what's going on between her? She had a birthday?
Her birthday is next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
This coming Wednesday.
So, but you said between the 40th anniversary, her birthday.
Her birthday party is next weekend, so it's like, I'm going for
not your weekend week, right? It's not this coming; it's the following, right?
No, I would never schedule those two parties the same weekend.
So what you're saying to me is, why does it take 3 weeks to get a kids' party together?
You got to get invitations out. You got to plan it. You got to buy decorations. You obviously have not planned a children's birthday party.
I used to hear, look, wait a minute, slow your roll. We used to, I'm back in the day, a kid's birthday party, we baked a cake, we put it on the table, we put candles in the thing, we put hats on their heads, we gave them these little things to go, woo, and that was it, and we had a picnic table and a watermelon. And you people gotta have bounce houses, clowns, you gotta have all kinds of stuff, events, whatever. What's with you and these kids? A birthday party's a picnic table. You put a cake, some
You're telling me
candles,
your daughter never had a sleepover for her birthday?
Well, that could have happened.
Do you know?
Is Haley doing a sleepover?
How much work goes into a sleepover?
No, how much work? Tell us. What goes into a sleepover? Hey, kid, bring your sleeping bag, find a place in the living room, and get the cake off the kitchen table this time.
So let's talk about that. If you don't organize a sleepover, your house burns to the ground by the end of said sleepover. Because if you're not organizing the chaos takes over. It's exactly how it happens. It does. We had this happen last year.
Your house burned to the ground?
It felt well, Amanda's did, because I didn't have it in my house. I knew better. She had a pool. It made it easier. So to organize the craziest. Plus, now the kids are getting bigger. A lot of them have events on Saturday they got to go to, and
So is this the whole thing? Is a sleepover now?
We're gonna do a camping sleepover this year. We're gonna camp out and
Marshmallows.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm yawning. It's exhausting. It's been an exhausting week.
That is so rude on the camera.
Oh, they don't care. They know me.
So it's a camping sleep.
And then she's wanting a movie Under the Stars. That's the organization of the chaos. So we're gonna set up the sheet and play the movie in the backyard. And we still have all the little twinkle lights up from the wedding, so that'll be nice. Be fun. Be good, as long as it doesn't rain. It's August.
With a minute left here before I have to close this corner, you have anything else we have forgotten?
Just heads up. So next weekend we have Mercier Orchard's Hard Cider and Beer Festivals happening. And then the following weekend's Labor Day. Things get crazy Labor Day weekend around here. It's going to be fun. And we'll see what we call the parade of RVs and kayaks and all of that coming up here for Labor Day, which is always exciting.
Well, actually, RV, it's south, because a lot of them have been here all summer, or they're up here, and you will now. I'm not saying they won't come up for a 3-day weekend, but Labor Day marks a lot of them going south. A lot of them. Well, actually, school going back. So
anybody that's going south, Labor Day has no clue what Labor Day feels like in Florida. I moved to Florida during Labor Day, It's hot. Sweaty hot.
Sweaty hot. Okay.
Next weekend we'll cover Labor Day, and you pick, or next weekend. No, sorry, a week from today.
Thursday. Don't tap on the table, please.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm not supposed to tap on the table.
I'm your host, BKP, and this is Karla in Karla's Corner. You can find it on our YouTube channel, Fetch Your News FYN TV. We upload it there to YouTube, and you can share it with all of your friends every Thursday morning at 8:30. And also go to the GilmerChamber.com website, and up in the far right-hand corner, there is the list of calendar events. There's a button that says calendar events. You can see everything going on, where live music is, or whatever you want to get involved in or check out over the holiday weekend here in the next 2 weeks, or every weekend, as we call it, a holiday weekend, every weekend in the mountains. So you can go there and check that out. There's a limited number of tickets remaining.
Very limited. We'll have a Facebook
I get
video.
on a roll. I get on a roll.
Did you almost hit me? Like
I was like going cut. No, I was going cut. I'm sorry. I did not. I didn't. I was going cut. I'll tell you. I was going cut. Let me show you the difference. I'm about to show you the difference in cut and almost hit you. So anyhow, there's a limited. You can close. You can say something when I'm done. Can you not tell I'm getting on a roll? And then you can say, oh, and by the way, we're going to do this. Okay. Here's the roll. There's only a limited number of tickets remaining for the Gilmer Chamber 40th year celebration, the big party 40-year celebration down at Chattahoochee Technical College this coming Saturday night. So get those tickets. They're almost gone, and when they are, there's no more. You don't want to miss the museum they have going to have set up. That will be set up for the past 40 years that Karla has worked so hard on.
Karla and a team. I'm not taking all the credit for that. Keep going.
You could say team, like you could say all those things when I say I'm done, and then you get to say all you want. Stop interrupting me. Well, I think that's it anyway. What did you want to say?
Tune in to the Gilmer Chamber Facebook page later this afternoon, and we're going to have a cool little, I will say it's cool, but a video that page is going to be going live, or we'll have a video or something about the event and a few little sneak tip things that we're going to share
from the entire team. I apologize. It was Karla and the entire team over there. Great team. We've
had a team, literally like a team of about 6 or 7 people, plus lots and lots of volunteers. A lot of the staff from Huff's Drugstore helped put together the timeline.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier about board and leadership and people that were involved in the last 10 years, that you found so much stuff that had the nerve to move forward every day. The
nerve to move forward?
You got to have nerve.
How dare they? They got some nerve moving forward.
I'm just blowing this right up, right? I mean, Karla, you are... I tell you what, you bang zoom. It's like bang zoom. Do you know what I'm saying when I say bang zoom?
I know the
bang zoom icons. To the move. They had... whatever the heck.
But the comic book icons, boom, bang, zoom.
Go to break. We'll be back right after this.